Okay, I am here with two different small practice modeling amplifiers. This is mine that I already have. It's Fender Champ, to illustrate what and how these things are supposed to work. So you can see right now this one's on the tweed setting. Sorry, it's a little blurry there, but kind of a clean sound. Turn it over to blackface. Gets a little more dirty. Go over to British. Go over to metal. Clearly very different, right? Okay, now plugging into the amp that I bought from you. Turn it on. Right now we are running off of the power. Classic stack, R-Fire, those two are supposed to sound like high gain distortion, especially the R-Fire one. I mean, those should both sound significantly different. There's no difference whatsoever. Even all the way over on the mic setting, all the way over back to the acoustic setting. Even with the gain turned all the way up, classic stack and the R-Fire setting that are supposed to be super high gain distortion settings doesn't exactly sound like a gnarly metal amplifier to me. Now, I did plug in the batteries that you gave me with it, and so we'll unplug the power supply. No battery. Now we're running off the batteries, so power supply shouldn't be an issue now, right? Sounds the same to me. Every now and again this thing will just randomly switch a station and get super distortion-y or something like that, but I don't even have any way to tell which setting it's actually on, and clearly it doesn't do it very often because I've just switched this thing back and forth about, I don't know, 4 or 5 times, and no, look, it still doesn't, you know, I can't put it on a setting and have it work. Nothing. That's an amp that does not work properly, my friend. I mean, I think the right thing to do here would be to work with me on it. I mean, if you'd like to take the amp back and give me some money back, I think that would definitely be the right thing to do, or I don't know. I'm not asking for the world here, but you know, again, this is just the right thing to do. I understand that you said that you tested the amp, but I realize that you might not have realized that this was actually supposed to make different sounds. Yes, it does make a sound in all the settings, but it doesn't clearly work right. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you, man. I've been playing guitar for 25 years. I've got tons of different amps. I know tons about this kind of stuff. And this thing's clearly just not working right. I mean, you brought it to me with batteries that were half dead, barely made sounds the way that it was supposed to. I clearly had to drive more than halfway because it's only about an hour to Highlands Ranch anyways, and I clearly drove for an hour to get down there. I mean, you said you were going to sell it to somebody else, and that's the only reason I drove down there and tested it in that way, where I couldn't really sit down and play with it, but it doesn't work right. And so I don't know, man. This whole thing just it's really not right. I don't know. I'm just hoping you'll do the right thing and at least work with me somehow on it. I'm not trying to pull a fast one on you. I'm honest. I do tons of Craigslisting, and I know musical gear really well. I can tell you for certain that this doesn't work. I'll take it to a guitar shop. You can have them test it if you want, but I mean, you sold me something that doesn't work the way that it's supposed to. I don't know, man. It's just not right. I hope you'll do the right thing.